how long does a personal injury lawsuit take, and how will your attorney be compensated? So, a lot of factors go into how long a case will take. One of the things is what's your injuries, what's the liability, and what's the policy, right? So if someone's rear-ended and they had a shoulder surgery and the person that rear-ended them had a 25 policy, odds are that lawsuit will probably probably not even occur because it'll be settled pre-suit, and if there is a lawsuit, it would probably be 2 years or less. Generally, though, in New York, the question really is what venue are you? So if you're in one of the New York City venues, your lawsuit's going to be significantly longer than if you're on Long Island. And the reason for that is that out on Long Island or in upstate New York or the Mid-Hudson Valley, the courts generally manage the cases quicker and more efficiently. The courts hold the parties responsible to finish discovery, finish depositions, complete dispositive motions. So your personal injury case outside of the boroughs will definitely be quicker. I'm not going to give you a time frame of how long it can be because even cases that I thought would be resolved relatively quickly sometimes take a lot longer than they should. So, the factors you need to look at is where is it filed? Is it a metropolitan venue or is it a suburban venue? Second, what's the insurance policy? Lower policies, you'll generally have a quicker settlement. Third, what are the injuries? Someone who's more injured will generally, and in the policy have a quicker settlement or quicker resolution. And then what's the liability situation? Again, so your terms of a quicker settlement would be something outside of New York City. Uh, you're not at fault. The injuries are significant. The policy is reasonable, right? In those instances, you have a quicker settlement. Cases that have gone for a very long time, large policies, disputed liability, New York City venue, significant injuries. Those factors generally are going to cause a case to, go a lot longer. So those are really your main factors. And finally, in terms of compensation, New York state law limits an attorney's compensation to 1/3 of the settled amount. The attorney cannot charge you hourly. The attorney is not supposed to take fees from you. Uh, and generally that's standard in New York State, and I've not met a personal injury attorney in the state of New York that charges a client five, six, $700 an hour, which is market rate. I never seen it. I don't think I ever will see it because the business model is it's 1/3. The law says you can charge a contingency of 1/3. That's what it is. So that's what you'll generally see. If you were to come to me, uh, it would be a standard retainer. It would be a 1/3. One of the things the bar association, indicates that if you are to pay me for all disbursements, then the 1/3 would be off of the net settlement or net verdict. Whereas a general situation is where your attorney, right, pays for everything, then the 1/3 they get is off the gross settlement, and they get their fees on top of that. But that's what I and any attorney that takes these cases would do.